Welcome to another exciting episode of Howard's Opinion. I'm your host, Howard, and we're glad you're tuning in today. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you, packed with the latest sports news and analysis. Today, we're kicking off with a big one, the upcoming boxing match between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. Yes, you heard that right. Jake Paul, the social media sensation turned boxer, is taking on former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua in a professional bout scheduled for December 19th in Miami. The news has been making waves in the sports world, with many predicting a decisive win for Joshua. According to recent reports, the opening odds are indeed in Joshua's favor, with some bookmakers listing him as a heavy favorite. But Paul has been on a 6-fight win streak, and his confidence is at an all-time high. He even went so far as to say that Joshua has no chin, which is sure to add some extra fuel to the fire. The official poster for the event was released earlier this week, featuring both fighters in an intense stare-down. However, eagle-eyed fans were quick to point out a typo on the poster, perhaps a sign of things to come. As we count down to the big fight, we'll be keeping a close eye on all the developments and bringing you expert analysis and commentary. Will Jake Paul pull off the upset of the century, or will Anthony Joshua prove too powerful for him? One thing's for sure, it's going to be an exciting ride. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the fascinating world of sports and family legacies. You know, it's not every day that you see kids following in their parents' footsteps, especially when it comes to professional sports. But today, we're going to talk about some amazing young athletes who are making a name for themselves in their respective fields. From Tiger Woods' son Charlie, who's already showing off his golfing skills at a tender age, to Shaquille O'Neal's kids Sharif and Amira, who are dominating the basketball court, it's clear that talent can run in the family. And let's not forget about Scottie Pippen's son, Scottie Jr., who's making waves in the NBA, or Dennis Rodman's daughter, Trinity, who's taking the soccer world by storm. What's interesting is that these young athletes aren't just relying on their famous last names to get ahead. They're putting in the hard work and dedication required to succeed at the highest level. And their parents, who have been through the ups and downs of professional sports themselves, are offering guidance and support every step of the way. It's a truly inspiring story, folks, and one that reminds us that with great talent comes great responsibility. These young athletes are not only making their families proud, but also paving their own paths to success. And who knows, maybe one day we'll see them become legends in their own right. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. As we wrap up today's show, I want to dive into a topic that's been on my mind lately, the NBA's All-Star Game. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, what's the big deal? It's just an exhibition game. But let me tell you, the All-Star Game has been a staple of the NBA for decades, and its decline is a symptom of a larger issue. According to Draymond Green, the response to the new format, which features 3 teams, 2 from the United States and 1 international team, has been underwhelming, and I've got to agree with him. The lack of excitement and competitiveness in recent years has made the game feel more like a glorified pickup game than a showcase of the league's best talent. Now, I'm not saying that the NBA hasn't tried to shake things up. The new format is an effort to revive the game's competitive spirit, but it may not be enough. As Green pointed out, the NHL's 4 Nations Face-Off tournament was a massive hit, and the NBA might need to take a page out of their book to make the All-Star Game relevant again. The question is, can the NBA salvage the All-Star Game, or has it become a relic of the past? I think it's time for the league to take a hard look at the game's format and figure out what's not working. Maybe it's time to try something new, like a tournament-style competition, or a game that features a mix of NBA players and international talent. Whatever the solution is, one thing is clear, the All-Star Game needs a shot in the arm. And if the NBA can't make it happen, then maybe it's time to retire the game altogether. As Draymond Green said, All-Star may really be dead, and I've got to agree with him. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep your head in the game.